Okay, we're given a confidence interval for population mean is represented as the lower limit is less than mu is less than the upper limit. Or we'll have it at x bar plus or minus the margin of error, which is what I prefer. So you'll take x bar for your lower limit, the left side it'll be minus the margin of error. Recall your book uses EBM for margin of error, which is okay as long as you know that here we're probably going to see it as margin of error. So let's look at find the missing values. On interval 1, I know the margin of error is, let's write this down. Margin of error 9.39. And I know the upper limit is equal to 94.38. So, to get the sample mean, looks like we're going to take, we know that, again, how do we get our upper limit? It was x bar plus ME, your margin of error. So let's go over here and let's take the 94, let's figure this out, 94.38, and we're going to subtract off the margin of error, 9.39. So x bar is going to be 84.99. Now to get the lower limit, I will take the x bar minus the margin of error. So I'll take the lower limit. Sorry, in the calculator, subtract off 9.39. 75.6. So I'll go ahead and put these in 2 decimal places. Okay, x bar is going to be 84. And then our lower limit will be 75.6. And it said 2 decimal places. I don't think I have to pad a 0 in here. That would be okay. We'll see. Math is picky about decimals, but I don't think it's picky about padding zeros. Okay. So I know that x bar is 57.86. And I know that the lower limit is 51.22. So, to get my margin of error, remember, I had to do, to get the lower limit, I have to do x bar minus the margin of error. So I know that this is the lower limit. So let's do, let's subtract these to see what the margin of error is. So let's take 57. $57.86. Subtract off to 1.22. So the margin of error is equal to 6.64. So I know to get my upper limit, I'll take x bar plus the margin of error. So that's going to be equal to 57.86 plus 6.64. So that's already in there. I'll just say plus 57.86. Okay, so let's put these in. Margin of error 6.64. Upper limit 64.5. Okay, number 3. Okay, we're given the margin of error is 11.48, and we're given that the lower limit is 167. Okay, so we know that to get the lower limit, we had to take X bar and subtract off the margin of error. So let's do. So what we'll do here is we will, to get X bar, we're going to simply take the lower limit, 167, and we're going to add 11.48. And then we know to get the upper limit would be X bar plus your margin of error, 178.48 plus 11.48. That's already in there, so I'll just say plus 11.48. 189.96. So X bar is going to be 178.48. And our upper limit would be 189.96. Let's check it. Okay. Looks like everything, all check marks. Let me know if you have any questions.